just phenomenal. So.
Well, you've said so many things, Lonnetta, that I just kind of want to underscore some of the things. And I think one of the big things you said is, in terms of how you know that this is your sweet spot, your passion, is that you have opened yourself up to learning from and being mentored by the people that you are also mentoring. So I hear this mutual exchange and mutual benefit between who you are choosing to gravitate towards, your purpose, your why, and the people who are attracted and who gravitate to you.
Mhm. I like that, Gloria. That it is mutual. It has been mutually beneficial and mutually developmental.
Yes.
Whether it's social media, of course.
Absolutely.
Social media, how I present things, how quickly they want to grab things, and a message. Can I get a message across in 3 minutes that I'm inclined to take 10 minutes? They want to in 3 minutes, and they've taught me how to do that.
Great conversation today. I want to thank Lonnetta Albright again for being my guest. Now, if you'd like to learn more about Lonnetta and her work, I'm going to give you several ways you can get more information and be in touch with her, okay? Now, her website is www.lonnettaalbright.com, okay? Very easy. www.lonnettaalbright.com. I'm going to spell her first and last name. Lonnetta has 2 N's and 2 T's. So it's Lonnetta, 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 Albright, Albright. Okay, so the whole thing again, www.lonnettaalbright.com. Her email address, and she said, I would love to have emails from people, so make sure you send her an email, and you can get in touch with her. Here's her address. It's LonnettaAlbright@gmail.com. Again, Lonnetta Albright, all squished together, @gmail.com. And Facebook, her Facebook name is Lonnetta Albright Coach. Lonnetta Albright Coach. Very clever, Lonnetta. Love it. And again, the radio show that I mentioned earlier, where Lonnetta has a weekly segment, is the Lonnie Hunter Show on www.ugospel.com. That's U, not Y-O-U, but just the letter U, ugospel, Gospel.com, at ugospel.com. So check her out. Now, if you missed any part of this week's broadcast about purpose and passion, moving beyond fear, you can listen to the podcast right here on Talk Network Radio. You can also catch us in lots of other places, including iTunes, Android, Alexa, and Spreaker.com. That's right, you heard me say it, Spreaker, not speaker, but Spreaker with an R in there, .com. Now, before I close today's show, I just want to give a shout-out to all of the leaders out there all around the world, to all of you amazing folks who unleash your purpose and passion to make a difference in your own life and in the lives of others. When Lonnetta mentioned that her own journey of making a difference is all about her why, all about her purpose and passion for helping others become the best version of themselves, that just made my heart soar. Now, Matthew Kelly, who's an amazing author and speaker, reminds us that anything and anyone that does not help you become the best version of yourself is too small for you. I just love that. Okay? He says anything and anyone that does not help you become the best version of you is too small for you. So be sure to surround yourself with people who encourage you, who lift you up, so that you can become just that, the best version of who God designed you to be. Anything less is not worthy of you, nor Is it worthy of God? So you might ask yourself, now why is that? Well, it's because God gives each of us unique gifts. And our responsibility, in fact, our deepest purpose is to live into those gifts so that we give them to others through our service, right? And that ultimately we give our gifts back to God. Where would our world be without the folks who help others live into their greatness, who help others live into becoming the best version of themselves? Those who choose to step out, step up, and step forward, who choose to make a difference in someone else's life. As we all know, it's the little things that can make such a big difference. So, my dear listeners, ask yourself, what can I do? What can I choose that will make a difference? What can I choose that will make a difference for someone in my life? For my spouse, for my son or daughter, for my sister or brother, my mom or my dad, or maybe it's for my teammate at work, for my neighbor, for someone in my church or synagogue, right? Maybe it's even for someone whose name you will never even know. Where in my life will I choose to make a difference in someone else's life, day by day, step by step, moment by moment, smile by smile, every single day, 365, 24/7, right? Now, obviously, we can't do this all the time, but that's what we aspire to, right? Okay. If you happen to miss any of this week's podcast, or if you missed last week's show, you can listen at your convenience. You can even listen to it on the go. Check us out at www.talknetworkradio.com/legacyliving.html. Again, that's www.talknetworkradio.com/legacyliving, that's LEGACYLIVING.html. All right. Before I close today, I want to thank each of you for tuning in to my podcast, for allowing me to share a bit about my journey with what legacy living is all about. Not just living and learning, but living and learning and serving so that you make a difference in your own life and in the lives of others. It's about being on purpose every single day, 365, 24/7. Legacy living is one of the many ways to make your life count. Once again, I want to thank you for joining me for today's show. I'm your host, Dr. Gloria Burgess, and this has been Legacy Living, Make Your Life Count. Please join me again next week, right here on Talk Network Radio, for another show of Legacy Living, Make Your Life Count. We're here again next week, Wednesday, right here, Talk Network Radio. Don't just count the days in your life. Make the days in your life count. That's what legacy living is all about. Have a fabulous day, and remember, make the days in your life count. God bless you. That's our show today. I'm your host, Dr. Gloria Burgess. I hope you'll join me again next week. Until then, don't just count the days in your life. Make the days in your life count. That's what legacy living is all about. Here's to you. Have a fantastic day. Be sure to make it a yes kind of day. And remember, celebrate. Celebrate the music of your life. Make the days in your life